if he flung him on the back. So he lifted him up and
So
carried
great.
him in
We
his
want to
arms.
talk about the car guide process. This is all about process and understanding how does a person, what your process is as a dealer affiliate. What is it like? What are you doing to be able to go through the car guide process? Because you want to know from A to B, A to Z, what that process is in terms of you bringing someone in and getting a customer a car and getting a car sold. So what do you do in that process? How do you get them a car sold from the beginning to the end? So here we go. We have a 10-step process. Let's follow the process step by step, make it as simple as possible so you can know what you need to do. By the way, if you're doing a quick flip, which we have a training on that, that's just basically where you assign out your leads. That's just shortcuts this process, but the beginnings of this process is still relevant to that. So this is the overall process. Step one, you want to find a prospect. You want to obviously market for a prospect to get a prospect, somebody that's interested in getting a car through Car Guide. That's what you want to do. When you finally get that person that one says, hey, I want to buy a car, step two, get them to fill out an application. That's online. That's at your site. That's online. They go to your website to fill out the application. Now, if you have them in front of you and they're asking you about a deal right there, you really might want to just take the application yourself right there. If they want to get a car and they're standing in front of you, you might not want to ask them independently go on your line because they may not be friendly towards technology. They may not feel comfortable with technology. So you may want to actually take that application yourself. That's step two. You may want to really just take that whole application yourself. Step three, you want to, once you get the application in, submit it in through the system and send it right in. It goes right into the corporate office. You have a copy of the application, whether you submitted it in for your prospect or they did, but the corporate office actually at that point now has the application. Now, step four, they're going to let you know whether the application is approved or not. And if it is approved, what the buyer really can do. And they're going to communicate that to you. They're going to let you know that they approve and what they actually can buy. If they're not approved, they'll let you know that as well also. Step five, you want the buyer to select the car. Now you're up to step five. The buyer can go into your website right there and pick the car that they want. Once they pick the car that they want, you communicate that to your Car Guide dealer affiliate consultant once again, once they're at the corporate office, and you let them know which car it is that they selected. Once you can do that by email or by the selection process on the site. Once you let them know which car they want, which car that they're interested in, well, then you go towards step six. Then you want to let them know. Step six will let the affiliate will let you know what car they actually can get. Which car they actually can get. So you have three cars that you'll show them and you'll let them know here are the three you can get. Step seven, obviously they pick a car. They pick a car. So once they pick a car, then we know what car they want. They pick one of the three cars. They have one of the three cars that are approved. They pick that car. And that's the car that we are going to get. Step eight, the affiliate, actually the dealer affiliate, you yourself will actually, who's the dealer affiliate, will go and get all the paperwork required for the bank. The bank is generally for their loan going to want pay stubs, bank statements, things of that nature, just to really about 5 different pieces of documentation, and you just send it right in to the dealer affiliate consultant that will actually submit that to the bank. Once all that stuff is in, and we have all of those steps taken care of, those 8 steps, then number 9, the dealer affiliate consultant steps in, and the affiliate consultant actually closes the deal in, confirms that your buyer wants the car, and then goes and picks up the car, whether it's at an auction or any wholesaler, and gets the car to the buyer and delivers it. Once they deliver it and get the down payment from the buyer, we're up to step 10, which is the final step, which is a check. Everyone gets a check at that point. So that's where it is. So step 1, person comes, finds an inquiry about getting a car. Step 2, get the application filled out online. Step 3, the application goes into the corporate office. The corporate office reviews it and let you know whether it's approved or not. Step 4, once the application is approved, they'll let you know. They'll let you know the status and what the criteria of that approval is. Step 5, your prospect selects a car because they are approved at this point, ideally, off your site because you have the cars right there on your site. Step 6, whether the car is there or not, or whether they qualify or not, they'll let you know which car, what they'll let you know which cars they actually can get. Then step 7, they'll actually pick a car because you'll get 3 cars from your consultant, your car guy, a dealer affiliate consultant that they actually can get, and your buyer will actually pick that car. Step 8, once they get that car picked and they have the car, now it's time for them to submit their paperwork because the bank is going to want the loan and get it in. Step 9, by this time, the car guy dealer affiliate consultant steps in. They are now completing the process. They get the car. They confirm that your buyer wants the deal. They actually get all the information. They actually get them to sign the documentation, get the down payment, and finalize the deal. And then step 10, everyone is paid their check as a result of the transaction. This is your 10-step dealer process. This is the process that's required to be able to get a deal done. Follow these 10 steps. It'll go in this order every time.